You're doing fantastic here. Absolutely, perfectly. Okay, we're ready. So I'll just launch into it. Okay. Okay. Nicole Kidman, Leo Tolstoy once said that the greatest story ever to be. All right, I'll do this again. I'll say. Leo Tolstoy once said that the greatest story to be told is romance set against a revolution. To have those two elements, like War and Peace or Gone with the Wind, are the two greatest thing. But what's unusual about this story is the lovers aren't fleeing a war; they're fleeing to the war. It's an extraordinary setup of a romance. What was the chemistry between these two? Between actually both. Let's start with Hemingway and Gellhorn. Hemingway married his first two wives for money, it is reputed. This was all love. She had no money. This was a woman whose chemistry just got him excited and in hot pursuit. But yet she said also that she was the worst lay on five continents, didn't she, Martha Gellhorn? So that wasn't an element of the romance, was it? Apparently, too much. uh, what writings of hers would you recommend other people read? Mm. And she stayed on it all the way to the end of her career, didn't she? She did Vietnam. She did on and on after that, all the conflicts. But you know what? But the mo- the but you largely championed this movie being made, haven't you? Hmm. Can you hear this? Okay, there's a. I live next to a police station in Los Angeles, and there are trucks and fire engines, everything going off here. 1 second, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm long overdue for that, my dear. Uh, now, the movie is honest about Hemingway's death, that he committed suicide, but Gellhorn committed suicide, didn't she? And the, the story is. Okay, interesting. Uh, Over to you and Clive now, and the chemistry of you two, because you both embody these characters so uncannily, and he really looks like Hemingway. It is creepy. He climbs into that guy's skin and makes you believe it. So, those of us who follow awards think it's very interesting that you'll be competing against Julianne Moore at the Emmys, the same person you competed at the Oscars for, The Year of the Hour and The Hours and Far From Heaven with her, remember? And of course, then she competed in supporting for The Hours that year as well. So, what do you feel about going up against Julianne Moore again? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure. I know. I know. Well, people on the other end of it, like us, take it very seriously. Especially the fact that this movie's so brave to have brought this relationship. Cynics could say that Hollywood had given up on Hemingway and Gellhorn as the possible story to be told until this came along. But it's long overdue that the story should be told because it's literary. It has to do with historic events. It's so important on so many levels, and the fact that you guys did it and did it so well is just terrific. Right, right, right. Well, that's great. What a nice plus. Well, you won an Oscar portraying a writer, right, with Virginia Woolf, who certainly got her toe in the water, so to speak. A little deeper than that. Yeah. Well, you keep going, girl. Thank you so much, Nicole. This was great. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.